Hi. So, Jill, back finally. I know I've been gone for like a month. I'm very sorry. I've just been busy. I feel like I've been in a rampage cleaning my house. So, I'm still on my Texas murder rabbit hole. This one's not a three-parter, but it's on three different people. So, this one is one on the murders of Benito Garza, Victoria Ybarra, and LaVern Cross. These were ones that popped up on my initial list, but they were all linked, so the police thought they were associated with each other. So, what I'm going to be making is twice baked potatoes. So, but they take an hour. So, I'm going to film this intro, and then I'm just going to slice it together. So, I've already washed my potatoes, rubbed them down, and then rub them with canola oil. I've seen these all over my Instagram, my Pinterest, everywhere. It's like, hey, Jill, you should probably make these. So I Googled it, and I found this recipe from Pioneer Woman. So I'm going with her because she looks like she makes delicious food. So I might have put too much. So I'm supposed to rub them with canola oil. And you bake these puppies for an hour. So I'm going to stick these in the oven. It's at 400. It's going to be for an hour. And then we'll get back to it. Listen, that was the longest hour of my life. I'm going to tell you why. So I had to bake these potatoes. You know. And I actually filmed this yesterday. So you're probably saying, why did she change clothes and makeup and hair? Well, because I filmed it and I got the last bit of the is just gone. So it was the longest hour of my life. Thankfully, I had 2 more potatoes. So we're going to finish this. We're going to finish it. So back to where I was. It's okay. Shit happens. I did bake these potatoes again. Rubbed in canola oil, and I'm going to cut them up. I did let them cool this time, because yesterday I did not, and they were hot potatoes. So, back to what I was doing. I'm going to talk about the murders of Benito Garza, Victoria Ybarra, and LaVern Cross. So, if you guys are following my Texas murders, you know that I'm gonna put this back on bake. Clear, go. Bake, because I have to put it back in there. Then you know that I've done 4. This is the 5th one, because I found information, but these 3 are linked. So I wanted to do one of them together, because I still couldn't find a whole bunch of information, even when I got the newspaper.com subscription. So, we're going to start. And I'm going to put the articles that I found in the newspaper at the bottom of this post that goes along with this. So, we're going to start on March 14th, 1993, the body of 80-year-old Benito Garza. It says Benito, but everything that I see says she, which is fine, what have you. I just know from all the Spanish I took that usually if it ends in an O, it's supposed to be masculine, but, you know, I'm just going by what I said. If that's wrong, I'm very sorry. I'm just going by what little information that I could find. So, let me see if I gotta figure out a better solution for this, but it's fun. It's fun. Was found in a field in Pharr. It's Pharr. I'm assuming it's Pharr. She was partially closed and had injuries to the back of her head. And she was found after the police received a call about a man down. Which, I mean, you know, what it sounds like, man down. Maybe if I put them up some. We're going to figure this out eventually. Eventually. So, I'm going to scoop the stuff out of these. The police were... This was the first one that happened on the 14th, and she was pronounced dead at the scene. And the police were looking at the 3 being connected because they all happened over the same weekend. this same weekend. And then another woman's body was found in a different field the next day. So, Victoria Ybarra was 28, single mother of 3, her oldest being 7 at the time. They were living with her parents at the time since she was separated from their father on March 13th. So the day before, her body was discovered in a field by 2 teenagers who were driving around Kenyon Road and mile 19 while hunting and called the police. These actually turned out better than the ones I did yesterday. Would you like a potato? Whichever other dog comes in here. So yesterday I just did cheeses. Put that. I didn't have sour cream because my sour cream went bad. Colby Jack and then plant butter because it's better than real butter. You could do these completely plant-based as well. I have some plant-based cheese, but I've not played with it, so I'm not sure how it would work, so I didn't want to do it for this. But yesterday I didn't put any seasonings in it, but today I'm going to. Just to kick it up a little. When investigators got there, they stated the body had already started decomposing when it was found. Her mother said the last time she saw her was Friday, March 5th, when she left their home to take the kids to school. And she also told her mother that she had plans on going out that night with friends. So it was a Friday when she had last been seen. I'm also going to put some paprika. I did put some paprika in it yesterday. Which I got this recipe from. I've seen this recipe all over the place. Pinterest, Instagram. Ugh. Bless me. He walked back in here, so he got it. So I Googled it and found one from the Pioneer Woman, and I was like, she knows what she's talking about. She puts bacon in hers. I'm not putting bacon in mine because I don't eat bacon. When her mother didn't hear anything from her on Saturday and Sunday, she went looking for her on Monday and couldn't find her. That Tuesday, March 9th, she filed a welfare report with the Edinburgh Police Department. A lot of the other murders that I covered happened in Ybarra. That's why I'm like, there has to be something weird going on here between this time period. And I've never heard of it called a welfare report. Usually a welfare check is when, they send somebody. I'm just going to use the rest of this butter. And this is Country Cock Plant with olive oil. I bought some almond one yesterday. But I think this might be enough butter to put in there. But I know that I work in auto claims now, so I know that different places call police reports different things, so I'm assuming that's the same case here. Evan's happy. I have to blow my nose. Oof, sorry about that. My allergies have been ruining my life. I think that's what's causing me to be so delayed, is because it's draining and then flaring my vertigo. I did a lot of outside stuff this past week, so I'm trying to chill this weekend, because they're killing me. I'm also going to put some feta cheese in it because I had it. I feel like I was going to make a Southwest pasta with it. I don't know, maybe I'll figure that one out. Who knows? I'm going to put a little in there just to add a little razzbazazz. Did I put paprika in here? I love paprika. I feel like I say that every time. But you can put whatever the hell you want in here. And then I'm just going to give it a little mixeroo. So it was good yesterday without any of the seasoning. So here's to hoping. So let me, sir, do you want to be a part of this? Can you stir with your paws? You said no, but I could eat it. Got that going for you, don't you, Zap? So, I'm going to hopefully start doing more of these once I figure my life out. So, let me mix this together. And these were really good yesterday without all of it. And I'm going to top them with cheese. So you're going to mix it basically kind of like mashed potatoes. And I'll put I'm just going to add the Pioneer Woman's recipe on Food Network in there, just so you guys can go off that. So it should look like this. I'm going to stuff these potatoes, and then stick them back in the oven, and then we'll continue with our ladies here. Victoria was the only one I could find a picture of. Gorgeous girl. I couldn't find anything on the other two. I did find an obituary and then the one article, which, like I said, I'm going to include those at the bottom. These are overstuffed. And I mean, it's fine, right? I know I added extra stuff to them, but it shouldn't have this much left. Boom, 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 boom. That's even better. Do you want some Zap? Zap is going to try it too. These are really good. If someone did eat meat, you could pair these with some things. Everybody's by themselves. I'm going to eat them by themselves because that's who I'm this person. You guys know me, I don't eat red meat or pork. I did top them with A1 sauce yesterday because that's also who I am as a person. Okay. So, I don't know why I wear contacts when they just do that. Okay, so we're going to put some cheeses on them. Cheesy. So they look like this. I'm going to take a before picture because I didn't yesterday. You know, for the gram. Okay, so we're going to put these in. Why did you do that? My oven's cursed. Is this thing cursed? This goddamn thing's the worst. I had to do it 3 times. Oh well, whatever. That's my I would stop ordering. Okay, so we're still on Victoria. When the police started investigating, a friend stated that they last saw her on Sunday, March 7th at Los Commodore. If I'm butchering that, I'm sorry. Which was a bar near the courthouse, which, listen, I feel like if you're near the courthouse, you should be safe, but I guess not at night. I say this as someone, I went to a show an hour away and parked across from City Hall. Like, I parked like a football field away from the venue because there was no parking. I got there late. And I parked across from City Hall. And I was like, I should be safe here, right? That's where my mindset is. So employees at the bar verified and even described the clothes she was wearing that night. The ones that she was still wearing when her body was found. They also stated that some people did offer her a ride, but she declined since she wasn't ready to leave, and no one is sure who she ended up leaving with. My contacts hate me today. Why do I bother? Why do I bother? They did interview the father of her children, because that's always the prime suspect. We all know this. We watch true crime. But he was already in police custody for public intoxication, so that ruled him out. Which made me question who had her kids, because the article stated that her mother picked them up on Monday when Victoria couldn't be found. So unless she meant from school, like, I would hope the kids didn't stay there all weekend, because I know she dropped them off Friday morning because she was going to go out, so I'd imagine her mother picked them up Friday afternoon. But then her mother took them Monday morning, I'm assuming, but then when she didn't show up to pick them up on Monday, I'm assuming that's where my process is going. Her children are all grown now, but her family is still looking for justice and is asking the public to please come forward if they have any information about this case. You can contact the Hidalgo County Special Crimes, and there's going to be a number in the post that I've got here. And finally, the article also connected the murder of 72-year-old LaVern Cross, who had also been found dead on Saturday morning. So, the autopsy determined that her death was due to a wound to the head by an unknown object. She was found laying on the floor by her son-in-law after the fire police called to inform him that her pickup truck was found abandoned on Alberta Road. They believe that she was surprised several burglars, and when they were trying to rob her house, she had been dead for 3 to 10 hours before they found her. I did find one article on her, but it states all the same things, so I've only linked one in this. Except for that, the police stated that this was the first murder in the county that year. So it's March is the first murder in that county, and then that weekend they had 3. So, or at least they found 3. Other than newspaper articles that stated that these two are connected, I found one article which is linked at the bottom. I found 2 obituaries, one on Victoria and one on Benito. The fact that all these women were murdered around the same time frame, and they were found that same weekend is strange. So it is possible that they could be connected. I do agree with the police on that circumstance, that it could be something to where the police, you know, they're like, hey, since it was the first one that happened, since LaVern was the first one that happened in the county that year, I would imagine that they would investigate it as they're all connected, especially if it hadn't happened yet. So it could have been a number of things. They may have tried to rob the older 2, stolen the truck to try to get away. Maybe Victoria saw something and they had to get rid of her. It's possible it could just been a one weekend spree killing. Or may moved on, someone passing through town, trying to get money to continue moving on. I don't know. This one's weird. And there's not a lot of information on it. So I've got this one, and then I've got one that's just a list of like 10 murders that I found that happened all within the same time frame from like 88 to 93 that are unsolved, and what I could find on them. So I'm going to do that one next. And then I did find another one that kind of relates to one of those that I saw on Hulu's Unsolved, so I'm probably going to do that one as well. I just have to actually type that one up because, like I said, I've been a garbage human recently. I've just been trying to get my house in order and be a Wonder Woman and do everything, and I can't do everything. I'm tired. So that's why this weekend I was just like, no. So, I'm going to make sure that this takes. So, I was motivated today. It says it's got 30 seconds, but I feel like I could go ahead and take it out. You gonna play me a happy song, Evan? So I only put these in there for 6 minutes. I baked them for an hour previously. They look incredible. Look at them though. Like I said yesterday, I topped them with it's not gonna let me stop it. I topped them with A1 sauce because I don't know if it's just something in Southwest Virginia, but A1 sauce on a baked potato is like a delicacy. I don't know. But I'm going to have this posted today once I get it all edited together. The post will be up. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think they're connected? Do you guys have any theories? Murders you want me to cover? Things you want me to make? Let me know. I'm going to try to be more consistent with this and actually get more than once a month out. I'd like to do one every 2 weeks. So I have some posts written up. But until next time, stay safe. And I'll see you next time. And it's not going to stop.